Hi all, welcome to Sahara IAS. In this class, we will be seeing the introduction to seating arrangement, some concepts that are related to seating arrangement. First thing, in seating arrangement, there are two types of seating arrangements. One is linear seating arrangement, the other is like circular seating arrangement. It can be called as closed figure seating arrangement. Closed figure seating arrangement. Then in linear seating arrangement, I can have single row seating arrangement, then I can have double row seating arrangement, or in sometimes in the mains they can even give multi row seating arrangements. So these are the three types of questions we can get in linear. And again, in whether it is single row or double row, in single row especially when it comes to facing direction, when in the linear seating arrangement they will give the facing direction as facing north, facing south. They may give facing east, facing west as well, but generally they prefer to give facing west, facing south and facing north. So this is the first condition. When it comes to closed figure seating arrangement, they will give you facing towards the center, and the second one is facing away from the center. So first let us discuss what is this facing north and facing south. Suppose let's say there are 10 people sitting like this, or let's say 5 people are sitting in the row. If all are facing the same direction, that is north direction, this is north direction, then what happens? For every person, this will be the right of every person and this will be the left of every person. Similarly, if all are facing south direction, then it will be the reverse. This will be the right of all the persons sitting in that row and this will be the left of all the persons sitting in that row. Next, when it comes to closed figure seating arrangement, we have different types in closed figure seating arrangement. One is circular seating arrangement, the second one is square seating arrangement, square table seating arrangement, the third one will be rectangular seating arrangement, or they can also give pentagon table, they can give hexagon table and so on. So these are the different types of closed figure seating arrangement, but most common one are circular seating arrangement, square table seating arrangement and rectangular seating arrangement. But in mains we can even expect pentagon and hexagon type of questions in mains exam. Then coming to the circular and let's take circular one and the square one. It can be square or rectangle. So here again, as I said, there will be two conditions. All the persons sitting here will be facing inside or towards the center, or they will be facing away from the center like this. So here this is towards the center, whether it is the circular arrangement or the square table arrangement, rectangular arrangement, hexagon, pentagon, whichever it is, it can be like this. So here what happens, when you go in the anti-clockwise direction, when all are facing inside, when you go in the anti-clockwise direction, you will get a right of every person like this, and if you go in the clockwise direction like this, then we will be getting the left. This is clockwise, so clockwise will be relating to the left one. Same thing when it comes to the case wherein all are facing outside, then it is again the reverse. So if I go in the anti-clockwise direction will give me the right turn and clockwise direction will be give me the left turn. So this is the major difference. Then coming to the next part, especially in linear seating arrangement. In linear seating arrangement, this type of statements will be given. A is sitting to the left of, let's say, B. So the condition, either it is AB or BA. If I generally ask which is correct, then obviously we will prefer the first one because we assume that they are facing north. but that facing north is not given to me, so I should not assume the facing direction. So I can say both are correct here in this case. B, A is sitting to the left of B if B is facing north direction, and A is sitting to the left of B in when B is facing in the south direction, then it will be the case 2. So both are correct, but the thing here is we need not have to assume that A is sitting immediately to the left of B. A need not be sitting to the immediate left. For example, if I consider like this, A, some person, some person, some person, B. If B is facing north direction, even now A is still sitting to the left of B. So it is not that we need not have to understand A is sitting to the left of B as A is sitting immediate left of B. That is the major mistake what students do. If we observe that he can sit here, even if A is sitting here, he is still the left. He is sitting here, he is still the left. If he is sitting here, he is still the left. So left need not be immediate left, but that is one of the case. No doubt he can sit immediate left of A can sit immediate left of B, but he need not have to sit only immediate left. He can sit to any of the left. For example, if I say I am sitting in a row, then there are some people sitting to my left and some people sitting to my left, right. Then I need not have to say only the next person who is sitting to my left is towards my left. All the persons who are sitting to my left will be towards my left. So we should not assume that the immediate person is the only person sitting towards the left or right. So this is the one caution that we need to take when we are solving the linear seating arrangement problems. Then coming to the double row seating arrangement will be like this. Let's say 5 people are sitting in row 1, 5 people are sitting in the row 2. If I consider here, generally questions what they do, they say the people in the first row are facing people in the second row. If that is the case, I should no doubt consider like this. All the people in this row are facing this direction, that is south, and all the people in this row are facing the north direction. Which also means for those who are sitting in row 1, let me name this as row 1 and name this as row 2. All those who are sitting in row 1, this will be the left and this will be the right, and all those are sitting in row 2, this will be the right and this will be the left. And suppose if I consider all are facing this direction, north direction, then this end will become the left end and this end will become the right end. But whenever I consider all are facing south direction, then this end will become the left end and this one will become the right end. But what happens when some are facing north direction and some are facing south direction, like this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This person is facing like this. This person is facing south, north, north, south, something like this. Now we can't say which is left hand and right hand, because according to some people, those who are sitting those who are facing towards the north, this will become the left hand, but those who are facing south, this will become the right hand. So when people are facing different direction, then in a row there is nothing called as left hand and right hand. But if we observe one more thing here, as we know from the directions, if this is north and this is south, this is east and this is west. If people are all facing north direction, then my right end will become the east end and my left end will become the west end. And when I am facing south, my right end will become the left end will become the east end and the right end will become the west. If we observe, the left hand and right hand will not right hand and left hand changes whether we are facing to the towards the north or towards the south, but east end and west end are not the relative directions, so they will not change according to our directions or our facing directions. So these things we need to keep in mind. Similarly, suppose if I say this has east direction and this is west direction. Now if all are facing east, so we may get question all are facing east, then this direction and this direction, this will be north end and this will be south end, and north end will become the right end and south end will become the left end. But if all are facing west, suppose this is for east facing, and for west facing, this will be my right end and this will be my left end. Left end will be the east end, so south end will become the left end and north end will become the right end. So if we observe here, north end, south end, north end, south end, they are not changing with respect to the facing direction. But what is changing is the left end and right end. So we need to assign left end as north end if they are facing east, and we need to assign left end as south end if they are facing south. Similarly, we need to assign left end as west end when all are facing north, and we need to assign east end as left end when all are facing south. So this is all the introduction that we should be knowing to solve the seating arrangement. So in the next class, we will be seeing some questions on seating arrangement. What are the different questions we can apply? That we will be doing it in the next class. Thank you.